we made it. We were rocking down the highways, the Doobie Brothers say, but we made it from Stony Creek and Hunter Elementary, the tourist schools, to here at Food City and Gray on a Food City Friday. So good morning to you. Thanks for being with us. We are here. And there's a little Amber right here. Amber's my buddy. How you doing, lady? Doing good? The little Honorable Amber Quillen's in the house right here. So there you go. She is the hostess with the mostest. She helps me out. So we're here again at Food City and Gray on the Food City Friday show number 2423. Lots to talk about. The obvious last night. The Hurricanes win. The Rebels lose. What a ball game. And so now it's part two, obviously. Tonight is Indiana and Oregon for the other side of the equation to play for the national championship in a couple of weeks. So there you go. Thanks for being with us. We are live here at Food City and Gray. We are busy. Tour schools, Tom Taylor Sports Show, and tonight we got the doubleheader, the Cyclones and the East Patriots. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Joseph Taylor and Dr. John Mitten this Friday night from John Treadway Gymnasium as the Cyclones host Sullivan East in the conference home opener again in Elizabethton. Airtime at 6:15 with the Lady Cyclones, boys to follow, audio and video. The Cyclones and Sullivan East in the conference home opener. It all starts at 6:15 this Friday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher. Our butchers offer special orders, custom cuts, and even entire meal recommendations. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
Huh. I bet he'd be great at wrapping presents.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. We are live here again at Food City and Gray on a Food City Friday. We got lots to talk about. And, of course, the obvious, I guess it goes without saying, the game last night. Number 10 seeded Miami headed back home, as a matter of fact, to play for the national championship. Thrilling 31-27 win over number 6 seeded Ole Miss last night at the Fiesta Bowl in Glendale, Arizona. The Hurricanes will face either, as you know, Indiana or Oregon on the January 19th, chasing their first national title since the 2001 season. Carson Beck engineering a game-winning drive over the final 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Beck capturing, hello Daniel Barnett, how you doing, sir? Beck capping the march with a 3-yard touchdown run with 18 seconds remaining in the ball game. His first rushing touchdown since week 3. 15 plays, 75-yard drive that will go down in the history books as one of the all-time great drives for Miami football. The Hurricanes overcoming 10 penalties and a costly interception to win the game. Hurricanes held the ball for 23 more minutes than Ole Miss, but struggled to beat them. How about that? Time of possession. Hello, ma'am. How are you? Time of possession, 23 more minutes more than Miami. More than Ole Miss, rather. And still just eked out a win. on a 15-play, 75-yard drive by Carson Beck and the Hurricanes. Ole Miss still had one shot. They got down to the Miami 35-yard line of the closing seconds, and Trinidad Chambliss' last pass fell incomplete in the back of the end zone as the clock expired. So heartbreaking loss for Ole Miss. Beck, by the way, 23 out of 37 for 268 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. So Miami advancing to the national championship for the first time in school history. First time to play for a national championship in its home stadium will be Miami. Hard Rock Stadium for Miami's been their home venue since 2008. Hello, Rob Fritz. How you doing, sir? Big night tonight at Hampton. We talked about that on the tour of schools this morning. But a big night for sure, because it'll be naming for Coach Smith on the court. Ned Smith, of course, talking about the Hampton coach. So, yeah. Fritz says, how about them Hurricanes? It's a heck of a game. You're right. They're looking for their 6th national championship in Miami. They're the lowest seeded team to reach the national championship game, the 10th seed. They beat an AP-ranked opponent in each of the last 4 games. You can say what you want. Miami's the deal. I mean, they're the real deal. Well, Tom, that's a stupid thing to say. Well, sometimes you get to that point and think, they're overrated and all that. Miami's not overrated. They can play. 5 straight games versus SEC opponents, including 3-0 this season against the SEC. And the first national championship game since the 2002 season they lost to Ohio State. That's 24 years ago for Miami. Carson Beck, his 8th career fourth-quarter comeback as a starter. You can say what you want. The guy gets it done. Carson Beck. A career-high 29 touchdown passes this season, tied for second most in Miami school history. A career record of 37-5 as a starter in the FBS, including Carson Beck is 16-3 against ranked teams. Say what you want, the guy gets it done. He's the 5th quarterback in FBS history to win at least 36 games over a 3-year span. You can do the math. That's an average of 12 wins a year. Guys getting it done, folks. Carson Beck. Georgia Bulldog fans don't like him because he left, but ladies and gentlemen, there's Rita Sanders in the house. Just fine. How are you doing? What a nice lady. Rita Sanders from back in the Tri-Cities Christian days. All right, Rob Fritz says a court dedication tonight, so deserved. Oh, absolutely, Coach Ned Smith. We talked about this. We'll go back to it real quick. For those of you watching out of state, we had just a horrific situation September, so you're talking October, November, December, January, 16 months ago. Helene came through and devastated, loss of life. People lost loved ones. They lost property. They lost pets. Hampton High School got flooded, had to replace, put them in another school, put them in the old Keenberg school till they get to the Hampton High School back and ready to go, which they've done. They went back this week, as a matter of fact, finally. Got to get back in there after a lot of work by a lot of people. Get Hampton High School back and ready to go. And so tonight, they're playing their first basketball game back in their gym. They've been playing at Hampton Elementary. The football team been playing at Happy Valley. They don't have the football field ready yet. Supposed to have it ready for next fall. But Hampton Elementary has been the home for the basketball team. Well, tonight they're going to rededicate and put them back into the gymnasium at Hampton High, which is awesome. And they're going to dedicate the court. Ned Smith. For my money, not a nicer guy walking the planet than Ned Smith. I'll never forget the first time I called him, got him on the show. I heard these cows go, Whoa. They're mooing. Thinking, where is he? I said, Coach, are you at school? He said, no, I'm at the house. I said, I'm out in the barn with the cattle. I loved it. So that just tells you about Ned Smith. Love him. Class guy. Not a more deserving to put his name on that court. So anyway, they're playing it tonight against Johnson County. Very emotional night. Very emotional going back to school on Wednesday. I mean, you're talking, again, we have learned that our kids are very resilient. They just kind of go with the flow, but they still got to deal with it. But when you have to, how about transplant? We transplanted them from Hampton High School to Keenberg as a temporary school. They got their school redone and refixed up, and they did that. So, it's just been very devastating. Not only to Carter County, Washington County, parts of Unicoi County, certainly western North Carolina, and there's other counties affected too in northeast Tennessee, but we're talking about Carter County and Hampton. So, anyway, over 460 days out of Hampton High School. So these kids get to go back to their school and their gym, and I think it's awesome. So, and I could do the rest of the show thanking the folks that made this happen, but just kudos to, I guess, start with Mr. Carpenter, the superintendent of Carter County Schools, and everybody involved from him on down to make sure these kids got back, got the school repaired. As Brandon Young told us today, the PR guy for the county, I love that guy. He said, we got them back in. Now we're going to do the landscaping and those different things too. So it's they're back in, but they still got some cosmetic things to do around the school. But anyway, gym's being named tonight to Plain Johnson County, going to be dedicated to Coach Ned Smith. All right, back to the ball game. Ole Miss 7-game winning streak snap. An 8-game streak of scoring at least 30 points per game ended. Trinidad Chambliss 23 for 37 for 277 yards and a touchdown. Kewan Lacey 11 carries, 103 yards and a touchdown. This is an interesting stat. The SEC will not be represented in the national championship for the third straight year. That's an interesting stat. That follows 8 consecutive appearances by the SEC teams, including 6 national titles. But for the third straight year, there won't be a SEC team in the national championship game, which I found very interesting. So, anyway, tough loss for Ole Miss. Ole Miss wore down against a Miami team that converted on 11 out of 19 third downs and both of the fourth down attempts, so Miami got it done. So, and again, you say they're a fluke as a 10th seed. You can't say they're a fluke anymore. I mean, they're playing for a national championship. So, there were some naysayers. I wasn't one of them. I didn't know about their offense. I knew their defense was rock solid, and it was, and it is, and so they've got them in the crosshairs, either the Hoosiers or the Ducks for the national championship on the 19th. If you missed it, Jason Witten, Elizabethton, Tennessee, Dallas Cowboy, hired as the tight end now for the Oklahoma Sooners. Interesting. So this is a door opener for Jason Witten. He'll be a head coach someday. And I know Jerry Jones was very high on trying to get him into the Cowboys organization. So, in fact, what was the coach's name that left? McCarthy? Was it McCarthy?
Yes.
Okay. Well, McCarthy was going to be retained under the pretenses that if he was going to be retained as the Cowboys coach, part of that was to let Jason Witten job shadow him and kind of learn the ropes. Jerry Jones is that high on Jason Witten, and he said no. And so, the rest of the story, he's no longer the coach of the Cowboys. But Jason Witten, hired as the tight ends coach for the University of Oklahoma. And so his son is the number 1 linebacker prospect in the country, Cooper. Witten led Liberty to back-to-back state titles at Liberty Christian School in Dallas. So led him to the first unbeaten season in school history. They were a dumpster fire when he took over the program. He wins state championships in 23 and 24. And so now he is going to be a tight ends coach, or the tight ends coach at Oklahoma. This will be a springboard. Mark it down. It's a door opener for Jason Witten to end up being somewhere as a head coach. Don't be surprised if he's not back down at Rocky Top where it's all said and done. So, as a head coach, I don't know about that. But he ain't going to be the tight end coach at Oklahoma for long. I can tell you that right now. He's too good of a coach, too talented of a gentleman. And so, anyway, congratulations to Jason Witten. We know Sean, of course. We know Ryan. And we know Jason a little bit. But we certainly know Sean and Ryan. So, just another chapter of a success story of the Witten family. So, Jason now the tight ends coach at the University of Oklahoma. In fact, 2 of the tight ends had already come in and said, wow, we get to be taught and coached by, he's up for the Hall of Fame. He's on the list. We'll find out next month if he makes it. He's got a 50-50 shot. If he doesn't this year, he will go in. he'll get the chance to put on that yellow jacket when you get put into the NFL Hall of Fame. So Whitten, again, the tight ends coach at the University of Oklahoma as of yesterday, which is really cool. All right, we're live at Food City and Gray on the Food City Friday. We've got basketball coming up tonight. It's homecoming, pretty girls and handsome guys. We'll take a look at that, and also our assistant store manager, Terry Templeton, is in the house. It's a Deals for Days. Also, we're selling these Ripley's passes right now at all Food Cities. We'll talk about that a little bit, too. All that next. A little bit later on, Liz is in the house. I can't wait you meet Liz. She walked up and I said, okay, Christmas flowers or what we're going to talk about. She said, duh, Valentine's Day. I said, stupid me. You're right. Valentine's Day. So she'll be here in a little while to talk flowers. Terry Templeton next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. It's exciting Elizabeth and Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Joseph Taylor and Dr. John Mitten this Friday night from John Treadway Gymnasium as the Cyclones host Sullivan East in the conference home opener again in Elizabethton. Airtime at 6:15 with the Lady Cyclones, boys to follow, audio and video. The Cyclones and Sullivan East in the conference home opener. It all starts at 6:15 this Friday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabethton, great antique store. Why come shop at the Eagle Center?
We just have so many unique things that tell a story, that add character to your home and conversation, and there's something new to look at every single day. Every time you come in, you won't see the same thing twice, and it's just a good place to shop for those unique gifts.
What's the saying you always use, the cliche?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
That's it.
We have a building full of things that are just dying to tell stories.
Absolutely. 2 floors, over 50 vendors. Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Closed on Sundays for the Lord's Day.
That's right.
And you have gift cards too, right?
We have gift cards available.
Yep. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, and shop at the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
Thank you, Tom.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Look who stopped by. Assistant store manager who brought me a Misty Mountain spring water. Thank you, sir. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Get a little closer there because it's the store ambient noise.
Yeah.
A little
A
loud,
lot of
but
that going on a Friday.
it is. It's sale day. Deals for days. And so, all right. Were you surprised? Did you pick Miami last night to win the game? Did you pick Ole Miss?
I was honestly hoping for Ole Miss since Kiffin left.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't have been for him if he was still there, but I wanted somebody from the SEC to represent us in the championship game. Unfortunately.
I just read this stat. I didn't realize it's the third straight year we've not had an SEC team in the national championship game.
Sad.
So we blow smoke, us SEC boys, about how good we are, but yet statistics bear out that we're not necessarily we aren't because we'd won 6 national championships. We're in 8 consecutive national championship games, but for the third straight year we're not there. So it's going to be Miami and either Oregon or Indiana? Who do you like tonight?
Over those two, probably Oregon.
Yeah.
Not a big Indiana fan, but
I was. I keep hearing Signetti. He's a great coach, but when he said I win, just Google me, and I'm thinking, okay. And that's just me. It's like, okay.
yeah, I'm with you.
My daddy used to tell me 1,000 times, don't tell me how good you are.
Show me how good.
Show me how good you are. And if you're any good, you ain't got to. You don't have to tell anybody. They'll know that.
Right.
He preached that to us boys every day, and so. Nick Saban was a phenomenal coach. I never heard him one time say something like that.
That's exactly the reference I started to make. I never heard Saban say stuff like that at all.
And he's, for my money, he's the template as a college coach. He's the greatest of all time. So
absolutely, a lot of people hate him because they beat up on Tennessee so much, but you look at college football over the past 20 years, he's been the man.
Oh, no question.
He's the best in my time frame of watching college ball.
Daddy Bill Patrick says hello, Terry. You know Bill Patrick?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Man
I
works
will.
on the cars.
Actually kind of related to him, sort of.
Oh, love Daddy Bill Patrick. He works on my car. When I have car troubles, I call Daddy Bill.
Yeah.
And he is the best.
He has a lot to do with local racing, too.
He does.
Promotes that a lot.
Oh, absolutely he does. Yep.
Yeah, I think he's been in it forever. I remember hearing stories about him and some of the other guys that my wife's family knew back in the day working on cars and racing cars and so forth and so on. He's been doing it for a long time.
He's the best, Bill Patrick. Hello to Jeremy Marlin. How you doing, sir? Carl Wilson, glad you're feeling better, sir. You were feeling puny there for a while. You're not now. It's good. You were in the hospital for a while. Now you're not. That's good to hear. So we got deals for days. So you took Oregon tonight. Is what you said? Oregon?
Yeah.
Took the.
Yeah.
All right, you're a big balls guy. What we got to do to fix the balls, or do we need to fix them? Are they okay, or what's your take on the Tennessee football team?
They're still a world better than they were just a few years ago. I think Heupel's doing a fantastic job. I think he's still got some pieces to get in place, and I'm hoping this defensive coordinator that he hired this year will help that, because that's something we struggled on this past season's defense. Didn't matter how much the offense could score, the defense is not capable of stopping the other team. So you're not going to win ball games without defense.
Defense will win you championships. Saw that last night.
We've had 5 quarterbacks in 5 years.
Yep.
So that's a struggle.
Yep.
Also, I saw where we had a quarterback transfer in through the portal.
Yep.
So I'm hoping that'll be good. But we need some offensive stability. A quarterback can't get and our guy this year did a great job coming in. He didn't get on the team until March, and he did a great job leading the team and getting the wins that he did and making the plays that he had. But you can't get stability and team cohesion and work together without a little bit of time. And I think we need a quarterback that's going to be with us more than a year, if that's ever going to happen with the transfer portal and the NILs.
Well, you got Brandon, the 5-star quarterback's coming in. He's a freshman. I don't think he's ready to go yet, but he's.
No, I wouldn't think so.
But he's certainly the quarterback for the future.
For him to put him out there.
No.
That quick. I think
he
needs a year behind somebody and let him learn the system, learn the way things work.
Absolutely.
Heupel's system is, you look at what they did in 22. His system is amazing if they can get the right parts in place.
Oh yeah. He knows what he's doing.
Number 1 offense in the nation that year.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Just got to get all the parts and pieces there.
It was a blast watching them play ball.
We're here live, Food City and Gray. Coming up top of the hour, going to be joined by David Lyons from Brumman Sports Shop with Show and Tell. We've got, again, right now, 11 amazing attractions at all Food Cities. The tickets are on sale to Play and Save. Ripley's Aquarium, these are the Ripley's. Ripley's Believe It or Not. Ripley's Haunted Adventures. Ripley's Motion Blaster, which is a new one. Ripley's Mirror Maze. Ripley's Super Fun Zone. Ripley's Old McDonald Farm, which is miniature golf. Ripley's Illusion Lab, that's another new one. Ripley's Super Fun Park, Davy Crockett Mini Golf, and the Mountain Coaster. These ticket passes are going on right now for a limited time through March the 10th, as a matter of fact. And so the adult passes regular $212, got them for $169. The children passes ages 3 to 11, regular $100, got them for $80. And then you've got the kids age 2, regular $28, got them for $20. So these are annual pass holder benefits. Here it is, the Ultimate Fun Pass. These are available at all Food Cities obviously for a limited time through, you see, through March. Where's it say? There he goes. Now through March the 10th. So there you go. And we just come through and buy them at the register. Is that how you buy them? You have to buy them at the customer service.
Thinking they have to go through the front office.
Front office, yeah. So there you go. Hello, Victor Ramirez Jr. That's a new name. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. We are live. I showed him the what I got from Facebook on Monday. Very proud of this. 1.3 million views for the calendar year, January 1st to December 31st. So Facebook says you had 1.3 million views on this show. Thank you. That's thanks to you all. So there you go. All right, we're selling groceries. There we go. Deals for days. What's
Deals
out there?
For days. Today and tomorrow.
You've been at this for how long? How many years?
41 years this year.
So he knows when he says you can't miss these deals, he knows the deal when he sees it. 41 years in the business. Take it away. What do you got?
Well, we've got one of my favorite things in the world to eat this week in our baby back pork ribs. We've got them for $2.99 a pound. You can take them home, put them on the grill, smoke them, put them in the oven, however you want to fix them. I've even heard of people putting them in the crock pot and cooking them that way.
Oh, really?
But you can't. It's hard to beat baby back ribs. We've got Pepsi 24-pack cubes, $10.99. Got a limit of 2 on those. Got Smithfield 22-ounce bacon, $6.99. That's an excellent deal on good bacon. Got Frito-Lay multi-pack chips, $8.99 for the 18-count, the little single-serve size. Great for packing for lunch. We've got frozen selected varieties bird's eye vegetables, 10 to 14.4 ounce, 2 for $3.
Now this is good, by the way. This is good at all foods, not just here. This is store-wide, not store-wide, but chain-wide. The sales going on. It's effective. So if you're watching in another town where there's a Food City, it's good at your store too.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
We've got selected varieties of Little Debbie cakes, $2.19. It's hard to do without Little Debbie cake.
What's your favorite?
Hard to go a day without them.
What's your favorite?
Nutty Bars.
I'm right there with you. I could eat a case of Nutty Bars.
I absolutely could too.
Good night, they're good. With a glass of cold milk.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, we've got DiGiorno pizzas, selected varieties, $4.99. That's a good deal on about as good a frozen pizza as you can get your hands on, I think. We've got Gain detergent, either the flings or the liquid, $8.99 for the 88-ounce or 18 to 31 count flings. We've got Yoo-Hoo chocolate drinks, 12 packs, 2 for $11. That's a very popular item anytime we have them on sale.
Yoo-Hoo goes good, don't it?
Yes, it does.
It's a southern thing.
It is. It's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
We've got in our food service department, we've got the gourmet chicken salad, $5.99, and that's to me as good a chicken salad as you can get. We've also got the butter croissant, so you can make your chicken salad croissants at home if you want to. That's one of our most popular trays over here that people get. We've got Johnsonville fully cooked brats, $3.99. That's selected varieties on that. We've got the old reliable Spam luncheon meat, $2.49.
Were you a spammer growing up?
I was a spammer.
I was too.
Ate it every way you can eat it, I think.
Oh, we did too. We didn't have. It's kind of what we had to eat. That and Treat. Remember Treat?
Treat was cheap. Treat was kind of a economy version of Spam back in the day.
Amen. Pimento cheese, Treat, Spam, and peanut butter is what we lived on.
That's it.
Whew.
We did all right, didn't we?
We're all right. Yeah.
All right, we've got selective varieties of Pringles Party Stacks or Mingles. We've got Cheez-It Snapped, Toasteds, Club Crackers, Townhouse, and Keebler Sandwich Crackers, also 2 for $5. We've got Michelina's Frozen Entrees, 89 cents, and that's a heck of a deal on that. That's a very good deal on that. We've got Alani new energy drinks, 12-pack, 12-ounce cans, $22.99. And we do have the new Cherry Bomb flavor, if anybody's interested in that. We don't have it in 12-packs, but we do have it in the singles, if you're interested in some of those.
Now, back to those entrees, the Michelin entrees. Are they microwavable? You got to put them in the oven. Those 89
yes, they're
cents
microwavable.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, because they come in paper. They're in paper cartons.
89 cents a piece, folks. That's a deal.
That's a quick, easy.
Wow.
meal for somebody that's in a hurry.
Absolutely.
Okay, we've got Craven beef jerky and Terry's assorted varieties Terry's Virginia peanuts for $2.99. I like the name on that for some reason.
Yeah. Wonder why.
We got the Crisco 128 ounce oil for $10.99. And we've got the Walla Bertolli and P.F. Chang's and Chef Boyardee frozen selected varieties of meals in the freezer for $4.99.
There you go. Now, it's a big weekend of pro football. We're going to break them down in a minute. We got 2 tomorrow, 3 on Sunday, and 1 on Monday night. NFL Wild Card Weekend. So, along with that, we got wings at Food City. Tell me about that.
We're selling wing buckets today. Had them yesterday, and we're selling them again today. We've got a lot of very good flavors. I can't remember them all, so I took a picture of them on my way over here. They're $15 a bucket, and you can mix them. You can get all the flavors in one bucket, or you can get a bucket of each, or you can get whatever, however you want it. We'll sell it to you. But Maxie's over there, and he'll take care of you very well. We've got plain, which is just the fried wing. We've got barbecue, garlic parm, buffalo, bourbon, teriyaki, Nashville hot, and chipotle raspberry. Maxie told me just a few minutes ago that the Nashville hot's the one that's been going best today. We always sell a lot of the chipotle raspberry, and we always sell a lot of the bourbon. Out of those flavors, the buffalo and the bourbon are probably my 2 favorites.
So these are the wings and the Food City Deli. We're at Food City here in Gray. And
Yeah,
so
they're set up right in front of the bakery deli counter, so you can't miss them. Come in and go to your right when you get through the door, and you'll run right into Maxie, and he'll sell you all you want.
yeah. So buckets of wings, hot or cold, right?
They're hot. Yeah, you can get them hot. We've actually got them on our fresh bar cold, but you can get them hot, and if you want them cold, take them home and let them cool down, and then warm them back up when you need them.
Absolutely. So we got big football games this weekend. You got the Chargers. Or I'm not the Chargers. You got the Panthers and the, gosh, I just went totally blank. I was going to try to do it by memory and impress you. Now I can't remember. I got to look them up. We got a wild card weekend. Here it is. We got the Rams and the Panthers,
Rams.
and that's tomorrow.
Out west.
Packers and the Bears tomorrow. On Sunday, you got the Bills and the Jags in Jacksonville. The Eagles hosting the 49ers, and the Chargers in New England to battle the Patriots. Now, I did some homework with regards to the weather. These are some weather games. Now, the Bears tomorrow night in Chicago, 80% chance of snow or rain, windy, 10 to 20 mile an hour winds. That'll affect the game for sure at Soldier Field. Tomorrow afternoon, the Panthers in Charlotte, should be a lot of rain. Rams and Panthers with rain in Charlotte tomorrow. Then on Sunday, the Bills in Jacksonville, probably won't be a weather problem there. In Philadelphia, upper 40s, no snow, so it's going to be okay in Philly when they take on the 49ers. Then Sunday night, the Patriots, upper 20s at kickoff with snow against the Chargers, who are from California, so I would think that'd be an advantage of the Patriots. Yeah, the Patriots will have the advantage because of the cold weather and the snow. Chargers aren't used to that in L.A. Then on Monday night, mid-30s and cloudy for the Steelers hosting the Texans. You have a favorite pro football team?
Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan, but of course they're sitting home watching like I will be.
Yeah.
But,
So
I
the
hope
Raiders.
that one day they can get themselves together.
Yeah, he asked me, we sat down and said, will the Raiders and the Cowboys ever have a good team again? For the Raiders, I don't think anytime soon. So we don't have a coach. We don't have a quarterback. We're pitiful. But, well, now the Cowboys, they're close. So, but.
Yeah, but they've been close for the past 20 years.
Yeah, I
A
know.
friend of mine that I used to work with said they were giving us a hard time about the Cowboys, and he said at the point it'd been, I think, 20 some years since the Cowboys had done anything, since they won a Super Bowl. And he said, look, we've given you this many years to catch up, because at that point the Cowboys had more Super Bowls than anybody. He said, look, we've given you this many years to catch up, and you're just not doing it. So what's the problem?
What is the problem? Yep. It's called, I think it's Jerry Jones, what I think.
I agree 100%.
I think he micromanages the
I
team.
don't think they will be successful until Jerry sells them, and I don't think that'll ever happen. I think he'll leave them to his son, and I don't know if Steven's going to be any different running them than Jerry is.
Yep. Till he steps away, I think the Cowboys are going to be the Cowboys. because he just can't leave them alone. Gets in there and monkeys with them.
Right.
Terry Templeton, store manager. When he comes back next segment, we're going to tell you about how much money they raised to help feed folks and feed the pets with those the bags we did at Christmas. We'll do that in the next segment. See you in a little while, my friend.
I'll see you then, Tom.
Yep, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Mr. Lyons is here, and we got to take a look at some pro football and some college basketball next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show on the road at Food City and Gray. Smith from Physical Therapy Services, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Things that you do, maybe some things folks don't realize you do at PTS.
So a lot of people think that we hang our hat on sports and providing sports coverage, which we do, and we do a very good job with that. I'm not trying to toot our own horn, but there's a reason that we've been doing this since 1976, and we continue to be the go-to people for this. But some of the things that we treat that people don't realize that we treat is just generalized deconditioning. People that aren't able to get up out of chairs, people that aren't able to work, people that want to be able to go and see their grandkids play sports, but they can't make it from the parking lot into the stadium. So we help people do that. Vertigo. We do a lot of vertigo work and a lot of dizziness work. We're one of the few vertigo from the American Balance Institute, one of the few vertigo clinics within the state of Tennessee. We do a fantastic job with that as well. And the other thing is, because we've been in business for so long, we are very well integrated within the healthcare system of Northeast Tennessee and outside of Northeast Tennessee. So if we can't help you, we can refer you to the right people that can provide you with the appropriate care.
Awesome. A lot of things. Website, how do we find your website? What's there?
PTSTN.net. You'll find our information, contact information. We're currently redoing our website, trying to make it better and updated. Really, the best way to get in touch with us is to call us or stop by, set up for a consultation, and we can point you in the right direction. Whether we're pointing back at us to get you taken care of, or we are pointing you to one of our fellow clinics and fellow physicians.
Phone number is
423-543-0073.
Physical Therapy Services, PTS, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Insurance. How can you help us with auto insurance?
Well, one of the things Horace Mann was started for, Tom, back in 1945 was to provide auto insurance for educators. They came up with the idea that if we could put a group of school teachers together in one company, their cars would sit in a parking lot for 10, 12 hours a day. Friday and Saturday nights, they're home grading papers. They're all college educated. They have a tendency to be better drivers because they set an example for their students. And knowing all those things, we'd probably have less claims. And so we're able to offer better insurance rates because of that.
And so, if you're a teacher, an educator, you want to come here and get a quote because of that, your quotes and your rates are typically better than other folks, right?
That's right. And we also do a couple other things for educators. If they were to get into an accident while they're on school business, we don't have a deductible on that, Tom. They won't have to pay a deductible. If somebody vandalizes their car while it's on school property, they don't pay a deductible for that. If they get into an accident on school property, we waive the deductible. If they get into an accident with another Horace Mann agent or a Horace Mann client, they're going to not have to pay a deductible also.
It's good stuff. So if you need more information, go to social media or give him a call. How can we get a hold of you and find out more?
Yeah, you can just call me here at the office at 543-0059 or go to horacemann.com on the internet, and you'd be able to find our office here.
There you go. One of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, the good folks right here at Rick Walters, Horace Mann Insurance. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, here we are. Let's take a look at some NFL footballs we told you. Tomorrow, the early game in Charlotte, the Panthers, the 4th seed, and the Rams, the 5th seed, at 4:30 tomorrow. Tomorrow night, the Bears at Soldier Field, 3rd time out. The rubber match, both have won a game. The Packers, the 7th seed, and the Bears, the number 2 seed, in Chicago at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Snow, rain, 80% of chance of precipitation, windy, 10 to 20 mile an hour winds. Sunday, the triple hit of the first game, Jacksonville and the Bills. Buffalo, the 6th seed, Jacksonville, 3rd seed. It'll be a 1 o'clock kickoff in Jacksonville. The middle game at 4:30 in Philadelphia. upper 40s, no precipitation. So for Philadelphia this time of year, really it's pretty good weather. They're the 3 seed hosting the 49ers, the 6 seed. Winner moves on, losers are eliminated. Then on Sunday night, the Patriots in Foxborough, snow, upper 20s at kickoff. That football will feel like a cinder block trying to catch it and kick it. And they'll host the number 7 seeded Chargers from LA, who probably aren't used to 20-degree temperatures and snow. So these outdoor stadiums, I mean, weather will be a factor. And then on Monday night, the Steelers, mid-30s and cloudy, but they're going to be at home as the 4th seed, hosting the Texans, the 5th seed. Setting at home, waiting for round 2 of the second week of the Broncos and the Seahawks. Who's your team? Do you have an NFL team?
Well, yeah, but they're not normally in it. I'm a Cowboys fan.
Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
No.
So,
They're not in it again this year. No.
no.
Nor are the Raiders. So there you go.
Yeah, well, we can mourn together. How's
Oh,
that?
we do. Oh, and so Terry, just assistant store manager, just got up, did the segment. He's a Cowboys fan too, and he was crying in his milk. And I said,
Yeah.
"Will we ever have a good team?" I said, "I don't know. I can ask the same thing. I don't think so. It's going to be a while for the Raiders to get good again."
Yeah. I mean, the Cowboys, I don't know. It just, they do good, and you get hope, and then they fall on their face, and you.
That's it.
So I don't know.
It's like this. You go up,
Yep.
up. There you go.
So my first jersey that I ever got, Lori got it for me for Christmas, and it was Troy Aikman.
Troy Aikman.
Yeah.
I got you hooked.
Yep.
Yeah. Guess who's watching the show? You know Patsy Lyons?
Yeah, she keeps me in line a little
Yeah.
bit.
I got a chance to meet her the other night at the funeral, and I said, you know, I could broadcast a dog fight. You'd be watching. She said, yeah, I probably would. Love her. Love Miss Patsy.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's a jewel. That was a very, very, very nice funeral.
it was.
Yeah,
It was.
very good.
Yeah.
As I've said all week long, I don't rate funerals per se, but if I had to rate one, I would think that was one of the sweetest, nicest. Things were said made you laugh. Things you say made you tear up a little bit.
Yeah.
About Mike Wilson. And so I thought Eddie Pless and Todd Hallman, the pastor at First Baptist of Elizabethton, to use a baseball term, knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
really
they did
did.
well. They
Yes,
really
they did.
And which I was kind of surprised because normally funerals with my family, you walk in, you wouldn't think they're a funeral. People playing jokes and laughing and cutting up, you know. So it was a nice break from the norm for
Yeah.
our family. So
I thought Eddie and Todd did a wonderful job, and I told
They
them
did.
that at the funeral. And so I got to meet your grandma, Miss Patsy. Hello to Joanne Smith, little JoJo, Jimmy Stout down in Atlanta, Rebecca Patterson, Bob Blackwell, Jeremy Marler, Diane Pruitt. I think that's a new name. Baker's watching. Happy Friday. Same to you, dear. I guess we'll see you tonight at the ball game. Angie Irwin, hello to you. I think that may be a new name. I think. Let's see. And Bill Patrick. I think there was a Jacqueline Irwin up there somewhere. Ethan Walton, that's a new name. Teresa Tigg is not a new name. Roy Huskins, Derek Nave, Ernie Campbell, hello, sir. Yeah, there is Jacqueline Irwin and Robbie Fritz from Hampton. So, again, I want to thank this gentleman, too. The numbers we got back from Facebook. Every time I bring a sponsor on, I want to thank him publicly because he helped me get to the numbers we got. And so Facebook said that we, for last year, had 1.3 million views.
yeah,
And so thanks to this guy coming on
Oh,
all
yeah.
the time and all my other sponsors, Food City. And so they tune in maybe a little bit for me, but I tune in a whole lot more for the guests we have on the show. And so thanks again to David Lyons from Brummett. So he brought me a new satchel. I love this. Got me a new one. So this is nice. So we're gonna put a big old logo, which you can do right here, Tom Taylor Sports right on this rascal. And this will be, man, this is nice.
got all kinds of pockets and
I love
storage.
pockets. I love pockets. So I can't even get this one open. It's got a
That
snap
button's a
on
little
it.
stiff. It's,
I don't want to bust it.
no, you won't bust it.
Tom, you bought it anyway. Won't matter. It's yours now.
You rip it, I'll sew it back on.
He's going to go put the logo on it for him. This is nice. So this is one of the things, we don't talk about this much. This is one of the things they can get for you through Brummett Sports, right?
Yep.
Backpacks. This is a, what do they call this thing?
Messenger bag.
Messenger bag. So mine's in desperate need of being replaced. And so I said, called him the other day, said, "Fine, see if you got one." He brought it. I like this. We're going to get it. We're going to use it. And so got these little.
It's crazy all the stuff we can get. I was looking the other day. We can even get 9-inch by 12-inch ballistic panels.
Ballistic panels?
It's made out of Kevlar, bulletproof.
What would one do with a ballistic panel?
I don't know. I guess if you made somebody mad, you can slide it in your messenger bag.
Wow.
So,
Well,
but I mean, it's
they can't get about anything. So, you guys had a great Christmas, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Busy.
oh god, yeah,
Busy. So,
yeah, with the store and family. So
Mhm.
when you got a big family like I do, you stay hopping.
busy. Stay hopping.
Yep.
So we got show and tell. Here we go. Let's go. Show me the Hawaiian shirt. I love that for
Yep.
starters. I love this. He said, "Would you wear this?" I wouldn't be caught dead wearing this, but somebody would.
Yeah, if it was extra large, I'd have wore it in.
Would you really?
Oh yeah,
We got one on looking pretty good right there now.
yeah, it's got Bigfoot on it.
Bigfoot playing golf.
Yep.
He is a piece of work. I'm telling you.
So that right there is Champro,
Yep.
and we can make it any colors with any name or team on it.
Yep.
I've been working on one for the local schools. It takes a little bit of time to design it because you have to place everything where you want it outside of the flowers.
Mhm.
But if that's something you're interested in, we can do that.
Yeah.
So
Actually,
something
wouldn't.
different.
I say wouldn't be caught dead. Actually, it wouldn't be so bad. You would have to modify, but you can put your favorite school on there, can't you? I
Yep.
didn't see that. This happens to be the Mustangs. Here's the back of the shirt that shows the Mustangs where it's spelled out.
Yep.
So you can do these and customize it.
Yep.
What do you? Is this called a Hawaiian shirt? What would you call this?
They call it a cabana shirt.
A cabana.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. Works for me. Works for you. So a cabana shirt. So,
Yep.
and just because I don't wear it, there'll be other people would wear it. Here is the Unicoi County. Is that
Yep.
right? Blue Devils.
Yep. And the blue in the horns and the eyes actually glows in the dark.
Glows in the dark.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
So we've got one in the store that's Hampton Bulldog.
Mm-hmm.
So we can cut it out. We can make it work for you.
So the horns glow in the dark. So do the eyes.
Yep.
All right. Comes in white. Any other colors?
Oh, we can put it on any color you want.
Any color you want?
Yep.
Okay. Any sizes. So
Yep.
what he does when he comes in, folks, this is a show and tell. Every time he comes in, it's just to give you an idea. Thought starters what you can get at his store. So,
Yep.
hello, Jennifer Lund. How you doing? I don't know if your guys want to interview today or not. I interviewed the mayor of Hunter Elementary, and so was it Clayton Lund? I think it was his name. So I don't know if you're tied to him. He's a very, very smart young man. I enjoyed visiting him today at Hunter Elementary. All right, here we go. Some more show and tell.
Yep. So this is a long sleeve Under Armour shirt. So we can put any team on it. We get white, navy, maroon, silver.
Awesome.
Yep.
These are men's.
Yep. And we do have ladies stuff available too.
Yeah.
I know normally we carry men's or unisex stuff, but we can get women's stuff. We do have a section for women's. I think I actually brought a ladies polo that we have in.
Now, the next holiday, of course, would be Valentine's Day. So if you want to get your significant other something cool from Brummett's,
Yep.
here it is, guys and ladies.
Yep.
So here's
So
the
that
ladies'
one-
polo, right?
Yep, that's cut for ladies. Again, we can embroider whatever you'd like on it. And that right there, we can get any color in that.
There you go.
So,
Thought starters, folks, from Brummett Sports in downtown Elizabethton, all right?
and then toddlers.
Oh, really?
We've got them. We've got shirts for toddlers.
Look at that.
Yeah.
How cute.
But we've got some transfers set up to go on toddler shirts as well, so they're a little bit smaller, so they look more, they don't look odd, big, huge transfer on it.
Mhm.
So you can come in, you can put whatever you like on it. We can cut something out of vinyl. Hopefully this weekend or early next week, I will get our transfer printer set up. So we just got a new transfer printer. We can take a design, make it, print it, have it ready probably about the printing time probably about 10 to 15 minutes from the time you start to the time it's ready to press. So you don't have, right now if we order transfers, it's a week. So
We can speed things up. Coming up, we'll take a look at some college basketball and high school basketball. So we got last night the Lady Vols won big on the road at Mississippi State. I love to watch her press conferences. They could beat somebody by 100 points, and she's still not happy. I love it. I mean, she said they set her down. The first thing she had to score the stat sheet in the game. So, Coach Boyd thinks that our rebounding's unacceptable. They just beat Mississippi State on the road, which is tough to win in the SEC on the road. But she's tough. Reminds me of Summit.
Yeah,
Tough.
I mean that's the way you get better is you appreciate what you're good at, but you focus on what you're not.
It's a great point. It's a great way to sum it up because she is not happy.
Yeah.
I've never seen her totally happy with what they do, and that's why they're 3-0 in the
Imagine
league.
being her husband.
What?
So imagine being her husband.
Oh, Ooh. Yeah, yeah. We won't go down that trail. Yeah, Mr. Caldwell's I got his hands full, I would think. So but she's a great coach. All right, here's some more. It's
So
a
that
little
right
tiny
there,
person.
Yep, that's for an infant, a little onesie. We've got those in, pink, white, gray, black, whatever you like. And again, we can put whatever transfer on it. If you want a monogram put on it, if you want something embroidered on it, just come in, talk to Kendall, and Kendall will get me lined out on what we need.
So how big this is for 6 months here.
Yeah, so we have infant and all the way up through, then it goes into the
Young
toddler size.
little people, toddlers, yep. So there you go, folks. There's another thought starter. You got someone's had a child, or going to have a child, get your favorite logo put on there, a school logo, or Tom Taylor Sports.
Yep.
I don't know, whatever school, whatever team you want, you can do that.
Tom's biggest fan.
Tom's biggest fan. Tom's smallest fan.
That's it.
Or his youngest fan. There you go. Hello, William Welch. Speaking of fans, thank you, sir. Appreciate you watching the show all the time.
All right.
Oh, get ready to bring out some knives.
Yep.
There you go.
So that right there, we can engrave those.
Right here on the handle.
Yep, and we can actually put stuff on the blade as well.
On the blade too.
hmm
Well,
So if you
that's
like
awesome.
a design on the blade, we can do that. Come in all different kinds of colors. We even can get wood handles. We can actually get like the daggers where they're not folding. So
This is called Bison River.
Yeah.
The name of this company.
yep, and it's got on the end. It's got the bust the window with it.
Bust a window with it.
Yep. So if you get trapped in the car, the back part, when it's folded up, we'll cut the seat belt, and the tip on the end will bust the glass so you can get out.
So this right here will cut the seat belt
Yep.
where my finger is, and then this little point right here will bust the windshield.
Yep. Let you climb out.
You're being serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
No.
Thought you were being Dickie Lyons again.
No,
You're being
sometimes
serious.
I am serious.
I know. Well, okay. Because when his dad says something, I always just immediately think, no.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's the best way to be with us. I'm not faulting you for it at all.
but that is legit.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, what else we got?
Let's see. We'll use this. That right there is a sublimated ball marker. Clips on the end of your hat. So right there we've got the golf toughie on it, but we can do any team. It doesn't have to even look like a golf ball. We can do whatever you like on it. Come in, let us know you got a design, shoot it to us in an email, and I'll get it put on there.
Lots of thought starters, folks. All right, we got more. What else we have?
Let's see, let's do this. So this is a new color that we're carrying for our Nike t-shirts. It's a navy. We can get, when I ordered they were out of maroon, but they do carry a maroon as well. So it's not, we just normally have black and gray in the stores because that's kind of a universal color we can use for about whoever, but getting more into like if you want Hampton or you want Cloudland on that. So
Whatever you want, folks. And again, it doesn't have to be local schools. They go all over the place. You're watching from another state, another area. It's a phone call or a text to find out, hey, can you do our school? Of course you can do your school. So, right?
This right here is one of the drawstring backpacks.
A drawstring backpack.
Yeah, so
That's
we can
cool.
put a transfer on it, put cheerleading stuff in, put your cleats in, things like that. If you're going to carry for track or whatever.
How neat.
Yeah, and that one's fairly inexpensive. It's $10. And again, put whatever you want on it. We've got different colors in the store: navy, maroon, white, black.
So $10 includes putting the name on it, the engraving or whatever?
Yeah, I believe so.
Not
Yeah.
the engraving, but the printing,
Yeah.
I guess. So How neat. Hello, Chad Macy Odom. Thank you for watching. We're getting show and tell with Brummett Sports. Coming up, Taylor College basketball and high school basketball. All right, this is a ball camp with the Unaka Rangers.
Yep. So that is a Champro HC10 is what they call it. So it is a very, very comfortable hat. The inside is like a terry cloth on the sweatband. It's got laser cut vent holes in the back. We can get any color. If you like a fitted, we can get it in an HC1. It's the same setup, and they go to extra large. So if you're like a buddy I have at work that's got a pumpkin head and need an extra large hat, we can get them. So
Does he know you call him Pumpkinhead?
his nickname for a while was Buckethead. So
Bucket.
they took a 5-gallon bucket and put Eastman stickers on it upside down, so it made it his hard hat.
Oh, okay. Buckethead, Pumpkinhead. I love it. All right. What else we got, sir? Got a few more here.
Yep, so this is a golf towel. We've
Golf
got
towel.
all different schools. Happy Valley, Unaka, Elizabethton, Cloudland. They come in white, navy, maroon, and black. We actually can get a waffle golf towel now that's got like this little square pattern on it. We can get those as well.
Sky's the limit, folks. What they can do for you. Website is what?
BrummettSportShop.com.
There you go. You can go there and look to your heart's like it.
Oh yeah, we've got all links to all of our suppliers' websites. You can get in there and get lost for days of everything that we can get.
Yeah.
Especially even in the awards. I mean, we got big fancy crystal stuff all the way down to small plaques.
We got compliments on the Tom Taylor and the Brummett Sports Shop All Tournament team. The kids that won it said, man, it's some really cool, because it's an incredible hawk-looking trophy is what I call it.
Yeah.
And it's something unusual and very unique. And the boys that got it said, they went, man, this is cool. They like it. So,
it's something different.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, I mean, they're used to getting the standard trophies that, that people's always got. So trying to branch out, bring more in, and do more stuff.
Liz is here with flowers, so we got a few more here to show and tell. We're going to get Liz in. She wants to show off the Valentine's flowers. All right, this is a
blanket. So we've got those. You can embroider on those. You can do a heat transfer on those. We've got maroon, black, gray, navy, and pretty nice. We actually have some that we can order that have like the fluffy lining, like fleece or
fleece.
whatever.
Yeah. This is warm too.
Yeah.
What's this go for?
I'm not sure right off. We don't normally price it. We wait until after we see what they want on it, because that adjusts it.
That's cool. All right, last but not least, we have.
And this, I just got this in, and it is a flannel shirt.
That was a double X, and I bought that right off, taking it right off your shoulders.
So I'm wanting to embroider a team on it. Kind of do some embroidery on it. I'm a flannel guy. I mean, I know it doesn't show with my Hawaiian stuff on, but outside I normally put on a flannel. So I'm wanting to do something, maybe, a school name on the pocket or something like that. So check back. When I get that done, I'll bring it back.
I like that. That's a good looking shirt.
Yeah.
Port Authority, which is a good brand name.
Yeah, and we can even get like your normal dress shirts. We can get those, and I know a lot of teachers like to get just the regular white and gray, black dress shirts and have their mascot for their school put on it. We can do that.
Hours are open?
We're open 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturday.
Facebook is Brummett Sports.
Yep, and on Instagram at Brummett Sports.
There you go.
So
see you next week.
I'll be here.
Awesome. Work on this gizmo right here.
Yep.
Make that work. Put Tom Taylor Sports, that's a sale. I like it.
We'll make it happen.
All right, quick break. Liz in the house. She's ready with flowers. She is hilarious. I said, well, Christmas is over. What are we going to talk about? She went, duh. Valentine's Day. I thought, there you go. Dummy me. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. David Lyons, Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Liz, Florida Department next here at Food City and Gray on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Aaron Kaiser, rather, from Physical Therapy Services. So one of the things you guys treat is fibromyalgia. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So a lot of times the best thing that you can do for people that have fibromyalgia is get them moving and moving in a comfortable way that they feel safe and that they feel comfortable and like they have control of the situation. So we have the anti-gravity treadmill, the Alter G, where we can offload them, get them moving. We have the new step, which they like because they're not full weight bearing. They can adjust that. And overall, just patient education, teaching them how to move in that pain-free or that more comfortable way for them.
Yeah, good stuff. They offer a lot of services of physical therapy services. How do we find you on social media?
Facebook, we have an ortho clinic that has a Facebook page and then a pediatric clinic that has a Facebook page.
They've been with us since day one. Proud sponsors. I love promoting these folks. Again, Dr. Danny, Dr. Justin Smith, Dr. Sylvester, Dr. Aaron, and all the other great folks. Sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports Physical Therapy Services. On our buddy Joseph Taylor, Ivy Hall Nursing Home. What's going on in Ivy Hall right now?
Yes, sir. Ivy Hall, we're accepting long-term or short-term admissions. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, all insurances. We'd love to have you. You come out, you need some rehab, we'd love to help you. We got private rooms for rehab people. We can get you in, take care of you, send you home, and the food is absolutely out of this world.
Types of rehab you guys do?
Yes, sir. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, respiratory therapy, and like I said, short-term or long-term residents. Yes, sir.
Yep. You also are looking for help?
Yes. I'm looking for RNs, LPNs, CNAs. If you want to be a housekeeper, laundry, kitchen, we're hiring. All departments are hiring at Ivy Hall.
Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Social media, how do we find you?
Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or ivyhallnursinghome.com is where you go to fill out an application to work.
Love promoting these folks right here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. It is the one and only right here in Elizabethton, Ivy Hall Nursing Home. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Joseph Taylor and Dr. John Mitten this Friday night from John Treadway Gymnasium as the Cyclones host Sullivan East in the conference home opener again in Elizabethton. Airtime at 6:15 with the Lady Cyclones, boys to follow, audio and video. The Cyclones and Sullivan East in the conference home opener. It all starts at 6:15 this Friday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. Oh boy, you're in for a treat on this segment, I can tell you right now. This one, as my father would say, she's our Cracker Jack. She's all right. I like her. How's Liz? Bam. How you doing, lady?
Great.
Yeah. So she comes over today. So I said, well, Christmas is done. What are we going to talk about? And you said, duh.
Valentine's Day.
Just happens to be the biggest flower thing of the year. Is it the biggest or Mother's Day?
No, Mother's Day is the biggest.
Mother's biggest? Okay. So Mother's Day, Valentine's Day.
It's a tie. Well, I'd say Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, but Christmas and Easter is pretty big.
Easter big too?
Yeah.
All right. So.
But Mother's Day has it. Everyone's got a mom. Not everyone's got a girl.
I need to write that down.
Or the of a woman.
Yeah. Everybody's got a mom and not everybody's got a girl. Let me write that down. I understand. So everybody's got a mom. Not everybody has. Let's see. Not everybody
has a girl.
That can almost. We could almost write a country song. Got nothing good
or
nice
other girl.
Yeah, our other girl. Yeah.
The day after Valentine's is known as the of a girl day. You stick with me, kid. I got you.
You are a hoot. Everybody has a mom. Not everybody has a girl. There you go. I like that. I'm gonna write a poem.
I'm gonna write a book.
I'm gonna write a poem. We're gonna make it. Can you sing? We're going to Nashville. Country music. Liz and Tom.
They denied me. They shut the doors at The Voice. They were like, no, we can't even let her in.
No, it'd be better than Brooks and Dunn. It'd be Liz and Tom on the road.
Red Dirt Road.
Red Dirt Road. Everybody has a mom, not everybody has a girl. That's good. All right, let's jump in there and go. I know you got a shop to run. Man, I love this. This is gorgeous. $29.99. Tell us about this, would you please?
So that can be a centerpiece.
Right.
You can call. We make arrangements right on the spot, or
Mhm.
if you want to place a special order, we can do that also. And now, not everything is red and white for Valentine's Day.
Sure.
We do purples,
Oh, this is gorgeous.
pinks, whites, mixed
Roses.
in, Alstroemeria.
Alstroemeria.
I'm sorry, Charmilla. And then these are mums.
Mums.
Mm-hmm.
How much? Price point?
That one is $29.99.
Look at this, folks. Absolutely gorgeous. They make them up. Food City Florida Department. Now, is this standard? Is this something? Just a Liz creation? Can they go to any Food City and get this?
Probably any food city. We
Good.
all have skill.
Yeah, because there's a lot of folks out there watching all over the place that have Food City stores. So this is not exclusive to Food City and Gray. So, but this is very pretty. And I love. What would you call that rose?
Fuchsia.
Pink? Fuchsia. Fuchsia, look at this. Fuchsia rose. Absolutely gorgeous. $29.99. They do wonderful work, all right?
Yes.
So then, and again, why we do this, to give you thought starters as to what you may want to get. And it works because people come in all the time, say, at the other stores we're at, and say, you know, we saw this on Tom's show. Look at this. This is dainty and very cute. Tell us about this.
Well, so I know Valentine's Day is, you know, for couples mostly, but if you want to get something like this for your mom, you know, it's $9.99.
Wow.
You know, if a kid wants to come home and surprise their mom, or breakfast in bed, Valentine's Day's on a Saturday this year, who put it with some sunny side up eggs.
Very nice. $9.99, that's it?
$9.99.
So what is this, baby's breath? No.
That's a filler. Status, and then 4 red roses.
Look at this, for $9.99. See, small, dainty, very cute, very effective. This could be a pick-me-up for somebody, anybody that would just kind of need a little pick-me-up for $10. All right, you don't want to
Who's
get...
better than you?
Hmm?
Who's better than you?
Who's
$10.
better than you? I got something else I got to write down. I'm telling you, she's got all these little quotes. Who is better than you? I love this. Liz is on it today. It's the first time I ever had her on the show. She said, can I do this? I was like, can you do this? Give me a break.
I got it.
You got it. Who's better than you? So $9.99 for that. All right, what else we got?
So now, while we're talking Valentine's Day, we had our expo yesterday, and we were introduced to a lot of new things. This is one of our brand new vases. It's really cute. There's a lot of different variety of bouquets we can put in there.
Wow, look at this.
One of my favorite bouquets that is new this year is I Got You.
I got you.
I got you.
Remember the song Sonny and Cher? I got you, babe.
I got you, babe.
Look at this. All right, so we got...
And that is only $22.99.
All right, tell me what's in here. This is...
That's mums, carnations, Gerber daisies, some ranunculus, alstroemeria.
gorgeous.
It's pretty full. It's 22 stems.
Look at this. Is this not gorgeous for Valentine's Day? I mean, really. $22.99?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's about $1 a stem. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
No. Valentine's Day. Thought starters for the day of love. All right. Who is better than you? I love that. That's how you said it. So.
Yep. Now, we also have our tulips. These are really popular for Valentine's Day. Sometimes we do arrangements with some red, some white, and some pinks, you know, together. Like I said, we also, if you put an order in now, hint, hint, we can make sure that we have everything in stock that you need. But it's better if you place your order early.
Oh, absolutely.
Because then it's done, it's boxed, and it's...
If you walk in Valentine's Day looking for something, good luck, because it's going to be picked over. Let's just call it like it is, because...
Well, yeah.
I mean, you'll be able to help them, but you have a better shot at ordering it now and making sure they have it. Don't procrastinate, because this is like this right here. These are the little tulips. Gorgeous. Chop and drop.
Now, they're small. They didn't open yet, so...
No.
But
they're going to pop open. So we're talking to Liz. Coming up next, we talk to the man himself. He's in the house. We'll talk a little wild game dinner coming up. All right, so we have this right here.
Oh, yes. So we just got these in 2 days ago. They are our tropicals.
Love it.
They are $19.99.
Look how big this is. It covers me up. So
it's 10 inches round.
10 inch for $19.99. So, all right.
Yep.
There's folks out there watching the segment because they've told me, boys, say, I kill everything I get a hold of. So, how, I mean, is that pretty kill-proof?
Well,
tropical?
yes, it is.
Okay.
You just don't want to put it near any heat vents or air condition. And it's enclosed, but you can pop this up, put it in your sink, water it, let it drain, because you don't want to get root rot.
Right.
And then put it back in there.
Makes perfect sense.
We have these in also. We have pink, purple, and these turquoise. These are $24.99. There are orchids.
These are orchids. Check this out. Is this not gorgeous? Look at this. These are real. This is not. This is the real deal. Gorgeous orchids.
And we're getting some in for Valentine's Day. They're in the shape of a heart.
Heart-shaped orchids.
It's
wow.
a wrought iron. You know, it's an iron thing around it, support, and it's in the shape of a heart. And I also want to stress this. This is really, really popular. So,
Candy
say your
bouquets.
son likes or daughter likes Butterfingers and chocolate. We do an assortment. Our 6-count with candy is $29.99, and then we also have a dozen. Now this is just Hershey Kisses and Hershey for $39.99.
Love it. Show you this one. Look at this. Now you can pick the bar. You can pick the candy bar you want, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's.
Now we make standard. We do Kit
Right.
Kats, but if you want something special like
Milky Ways or whatever.
sometimes
Yeah,
you
pick
don't want to get, maybe your kids don't like candy, and you want to just get them something when they come home from school, because you love your kids
Yep,
too, right?
absolutely.
It's not just for husbands and wives and of us.
Who is better than you? That's exactly right. I like this lady. So anyway, this is, you can pick and choose. You can put half Hershey's, half Kit Kats. I mean, however you want to do it, it's all up to you. But just to let you know, this is what they do. And for $39.99, and the bottom of it's full of Hershey Kisses. The glass base is, that in of itself is pretty cool just to have it. So
Yep. Now, 2 more things. We also do corsages and boutonnieres. I got this yesterday from Floreza. It's really cute and
wow.
good for like father-daughter dances.
Prom season not that far away.
Graduation. Some girls are now wanting the graduation on their gowns, stuff like that.
I'll show you this. How much? What's the price point?
That is probably going to be about $17.99
Yeah.
up to $24.99,
Yeah.
depending on the bracelet.
There you go. So that's something else. Prom season coming up. They want to use that as well. So
Well, even Christmas formal. I'm not Christmas formals.
Spring formal?
Prom, yeah. And
Yeah.
there's spring homecomings, believe it or not.
Yeah, there is.
Anything to celebrate.
You're
And
right.
The last thing I want to say is it's going to get really cold this weekend, so we have our bundles of firewood for $7.49, and our kindling is a pretty big bundle, and it's only $6.49.
There you go.
So snuggle in.
That's it. Who better than you? Everybody has a mama, not everybody has a girl. I wrote those down. Every time I come out here on this show, on the segment, we're going to be out here a lot this year because Jason wants us out here a lot.
Oh, Jason's awesome. We love him.
He's the National Store Manager of the Year. You knew that, right?
I do. I
So,
voted. As soon
when-
as it came out, I was like, Jason.
Absolutely. So when he wants us out here, we're going to be out here. So we're going to see this lady a lot. She runs a floor department. Camille is her sidekick. And so all this and a whole lot more. Casket sprays, you do those. You do weddings.
We deliver to funeral homes,
Right.
nursing homes, rehab facilities. We just do not go to
Homes.
homes, but we
Right.
have DoorDash. We have a contract with DoorDash, so whatever you want, we can get it to whoever you want it to somehow.
Sure. Liz Watlington. There you go. The floor department. And so, yeah, and if you're doing a wedding, you come in, sit down, and go, here's my budget. Here's the flowers I want. And get out of the way, and she'll go to work for you, right?
We even do bat mitzvahs, and we do.
Yeah.
We can do it all. Anything you can imagine, we got it.
How long you been with Food City Floral?
Almost 2 years, but I've been a florist for over 18.
There you go. She knows what she's doing.
High to the 5.
She's a piece of work. Thank you, dear, for coming by. You're
Yes,
gonna be a
you're very
regular.
welcome.
You're gonna be a regular.
Thank you.
You're-
You guys have a great day.
Yep. We'll take a break. We'll be
Put
right
your
back.
order in now for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Hurry.
Please don't procrastinate, because they're gonna be under the gun, right?
We'll be down on the floor laying. You have to give us CPR on Valentine's Day.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll talk a little football next on the Tom Taylor Sports. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Joseph Taylor and Dr. John Mitten this Friday night from John Treadway Gymnasium as the Cyclones host Sullivan East in the conference home opener again in Elizabethton. Airtime at 6:15 with the Lady Cyclones, boys to follow, audio and video. The Cyclones and Sullivan East in the conference home opener. It all starts at 6:15 this Friday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. Tell us why. A lot of real estate companies out there. Why David Collins and Collins and Company?
Well, we service before and after the sale. I think that's a big thing. And follow through on phone calls. I think, and I have a lot of people just comment on how professional our website is, how professional our agents are and what we do and how we follow through with things. For instance, I'm not telling the name of a real estate company or anything like that. That's had a buyer that bought one of our houses through another agency, and she just called me. She said, my agent didn't show up at closing, didn't bring me any keys. We didn't do a final walkthrough. That's pretty sad. And, you know, I just want to let folks know, you come here, you're going to get service, you know, follow through. We're going to work through with you, follow you through the process, help you through the process. You don't have a lender. We've got lenders we recommend, attorneys for closing we recommend, and you get full service here.
End of story. Full service. Phone number to call?
423-543-5741.
A 97% closing ratio, folks. Collins and Company, great sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Joseph Taylor and Dr. John Mitten this Friday night from John Treadway Gymnasium as the Cyclones host Sullivan East in the conference home opener again in Elizabethton. Airtime at 6:15 with the Lady Cyclones, boys to follow, audio and video. The Cyclones and Sullivan East in the conference home opener. It all starts at 6:15 this Friday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. Look who stopped by, our pastor. Oh, by the way, we got basketball tonight. Pretty Girls, Handsome Guys homecoming. We're going to pay tribute to Coach Mike Wilson tonight at some point in the evening. And we'll have basketball homecoming, crowning the new basketball queen, if you will, of Elizabethton Sports against Sullivan East. And over and above all that, got two good basketball games. Lady Cyclones at 6:15, and the gentleman to follow will stream them both audio and video. And we'll capture halftime, of course, the homecoming. So it's going to be good. Now, we have football last night, Ole Miss and Miami. Hurricanes went down the field, 15 plays, 75-yard drive. Carson Beck does it, punches it in, they win the game. Ole Miss had it down to Miami's 35-yard line. Trinidad Chambliss throws in the end zone, kind of a last gasp, incomplete, game over. Miami moves on to play in the national championship at their home stadium, which is kind of unique. So, were you surprised at it at all? Are you a Miami fan?
No, I'm surprised Miami's there.
Yeah.
I'm not a Miami fan at all.
No. No.
It hadn't been in a long time.
Tennessee.
I mean, I've got some friends that are, unfortunately.
Right.
But they can't help it. They grew up in South Florida, so.
There you go.
They can't help it.
You can't help it.
They can't help it. Can't get above your raising.
Is Steven a Hurricane fan?
I don't think he follows it much, but his pastor from that I friend of my brother Odom, he's a pretty big Miami fan.
Yeah.
I guess down there you're a Miami fan or Florida State. That's
pretty much.
We wouldn't talk to anybody that was a Gator fan.
So the Canes are in, the Rebels are done. Poor old Lane Kiffin, bless his heart, he made $250,000 last night, paid for by LSU, which I just find crazy that they would work that into his contract, and they went for it. So he got paid $250,000 because Ole Miss was in the playoffs, and LSU paid it. So there you go. So
you
now
did see the little quote that the guy at Ole Miss, I can't think of his name, that Stade's been coaching them.
Pete Golding?
Yeah, there was a quote I read this morning that basically he took a shot at LSU. He didn't, I don't remember the exact word, he didn't call them out. He said, but you can go show them those national championships and Heisman trophies that you didn't win.
Wow.
And it was, the quote said, everybody knows who he was talking about.
Absolutely. I like Pete Golding. He by the way, he coached at Tusculum for 3 years down in Greenville. He was the defensive,
really?
defensive coordinator down there for 3 years. So he's got some local ties. Now tonight, it's Indiana and Oregon rematch. They went into Oregon early in the year. Indiana beat them 30-20, so it's a rematch of that game. You've coached it. You certainly have played it. How tough is it to beat the same team twice in the same year?
It's hard because there's a lot more. At this point, everybody knows what everybody wants to do. But I still think Indiana's probably going to pull it out.
Yeah. Hoosiers tonight. The winner will get Miami on the 19th for the national championship. Yeah. Now we got the NFL getting ready to crank up this weekend, the wild card. You an NFL guy at all?
I don't watch the NFL, not at all.
There you go. We'll leave that alone.
I mean, I couldn't tell you the last time. I'm assuming Peyton Manning's not still playing.
No, he's. Well, we won't go down that trail, Dave. He thinks Manning's still playing.
Joe Namath's retired too.
Yeah, he is. He's done. He's been done for a while. Yeah. He's on TV now doing nationwide commercials?
I don't know.
Somebody. So making a lot of money.
No, I really just have not followed the NFL for a long time.
College basketball.
Basketball, and I do keep up with it a little bit.
Yeah. Now Lady Vols, I love them. They won last night. I love Kim Caldwell. She comes to the podium in the post game and she said, we stunk it up for rebounding, so we won the game, but I'm not happy. That's a department area we got to get fixed. She's never happy. Reminds me of Summit.
Yes.
She's always.
Well, I mean, if you're coaching at that level, you got to strive for perfection.
Absolutely.
Because just good enough is not going to get it done night in and night out.
No. And so and they're 3-0. They said she couldn't coach in the SEC this year. It's got a down team, and they're 3-0. So now have they played the upper echelon? Mississippi State. Who else they beat?
I don't know.
Florida.
Mississippi State was 14-3, I think, going in. 14-2 going in, I guess.
Yeah. Who's the other one they played? Mississippi State, Florida, somebody else.
I had it right here. I can tell you.
Yeah.
They have played Mississippi State, Auburn, and Florida.
Auburn. That's right. So, but still, in the SEC, 3-0 is 3-0, and 2 of those are on the road. So, I like them. Now the men's team, they blistered Texas the other night. Jacoby Gillespie, a career night, 34 points. So, what's your take on the Big Orange? They go to Florida tomorrow to battle the Gators in Gainesville.
I think everybody's excited about seeing that matchup because Florida's so big and really we're big. And so I think that's going to be the matchup. And well, it's like the commentator said the other night on TV, if our bigs play, if we can be neutral in the bigs, we probably this year have better guards than they had. They had those special guards last couple of years, and so we'll kind of see how that goes. I like Tennessee. I like this team better than some teams in the past.
As we talked on the phone yesterday, he's trying to get these guys. He lost a lot, so he's trying to get them in there. And there's transfers, there's true freshmen, so they're trying to get them, kind of meshed together, I guess, for lack of a better term. So it's not where you are now; it's where are you in March for the tournament in Nashville?
They have some nice pieces. Like
they do.
When you look at. You don't just have a rim protector, but now you have some guys inside that can actually score.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just have a guy who can only play defense like Amari Evans. They talk about him maybe one of the next best elite defenders. But the other night, what was he, 7 for 7 or something?
Mm-hmm.
And so these guys can score. Same thing with Boswell. And I mean, they're not as many one-dimensional players as seems like we've had in the past. And so I like where we're going. But you mentioned it a minute ago, there's really nobody playing except for the Acapulco. I can't even say his name. But
Acapulco?
Yeah, whatever.
That's not right.
Acapulco.
That's
Acapulco's a different word, Tom.
That's Mexico.
Acapulco, I think, is his name. But he's the only one that was really in the rotation last year. Everybody else is a transfer or a freshman.
Yeah.
Think about 2 or 3 true freshmen playing.
And Barnes has said that. So they play at Florida tomorrow. Number one team run in the country right now is Arizona, although Michigan's right there neck and neck. They both got a lot of first-place votes this week. So Michigan starts. I mean, you talking about some big boys.
I saw them play earlier in this year, one of them preseason tournaments, and I don't think I'd want to play them.
No.
I'd like to. If we're gonna have to play them, I'd like it to be a Final Four or a national championship.
I mean, and those big guys at 7. I mean, they're pretty agile. They're pretty mobile. They can go up and down the floor. They're not like just,
When they were clicking that game, it was not good for the other team.
No, they're on. So keep an eye out on the Michigan Wolverines in men's college basketball. So we got a big event coming up 3 weeks from tomorrow night. Is that right? Yeah.
I think that's right. The last Saturday night. So
yeah.
I guess that'd be 3 weeks from tomorrow night.
Wild game dinner at Pleasant Beach. Last year, what, a couple hundred people there?
I did. I sent you a picture. I don't know if you got it this morning.
I did. So
And I was working on something for an upcoming event we have, and I was going through some pictures, and we had a nice picture. This last year. This is I don't know if you can get
absolutely.
You see that right there.
Absolutely. Put that
And
right up there.
that's a gym full of people. You can see we're real high tech here at the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
We're one notch above pineapple cans and copper wire. So,
well, we're just one step up. But no, we've had a great turnout where we invite men to bring something they've killed. Of course, there's a lot of chicken there too. So some of us that don't hunt, and so you bring all that, and then it's just a great time of fellowship, and men enjoy it from chili all the way to almost roadkill, whatever it is,
Yeah.
and anything in between.
now your assistant pastor was us yesterday, and he got all excited. He said, "Man, 2 years ago was barbecue raccoon." I said, "Would you eat that?" I said, "Not a chance. No."
Well,
so we had bear last year. Is that right?
You'll have bear, moose, elk. That's
Yeah.
yeah, and then you usually every year there's some. I don't want to say something weird, something even more exotic than normal.
Exotic be a good word. Yeah.
You know, now there's all kinds of deer meat.
Right.
And there's all kinds of chili and then there'll be some KFC and some Chick-fil-A.
Amen.
And maybe even some fingers from the Food City Deli. I don't know, but there'll be lots of
variety
chicken for the other plain folk too.
A lot of choices. Now, Marcus said down yesterday, of course, he's a big hunter and I'm not. He said, now, we got a tiki rifle going out. We're going to bid on it. It's like $1,100 you can win. I said, a tiki rifle? He said, yeah, Tikka. I said, okay. He said, it's a 270. He said, got a stainless steel barrel and a wooden stock, and it's about $1,100. He said, that'll be a hot commodity to try and win. We got hunting and fishing gear too, right?
Yeah, and I'm like you. I don't know the difference.
No.
In what kind of rifle is white, but so basically we do lots of giveaways, and people give away all the way from a pocket knife or an oil change all the way up. And you do have to register to win those bigger prizes, but everybody has a chance to win those, and so it doesn't cost anything. We do this as an outreach to encourage people to come to an event. We have Brother Dale Vance and his son-in-law going to be there. Brother Dale Vance going to preach for us the next Sunday anyway, and so he's going to come down. Another West Virginia connection. I don't know what it is about them people from West Virginia.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know what it tells you about West Virginia. All the good ones leave.
That's true.
I've got a lot of friends, and some of them live there too. You know, Brother Paul and his dad, Brother Comer. There are a lot of good friends up there, so we all the way up. What I started to say is there's lots of door prizes.
Oh yeah.
And we'll be giving those out as we eat, and then there's the big ones kind of at the end. And so.
Hello, sir.
Hey. That's the fella that's driving the bus, and I had that truck for 24 hours, and he hit me over at Volunteer. I've never forgiven him.
You hit his brand new truck?
Brand new truck. It's the one in the parking lot.
And you're still talking to him. That's good.
I said I wouldn't forget you.
Oh, I know what you said you would never forget.
Oh, no, forget you. Forget you.
So that's a true story.
That's a true story.
You had the truck 2
so
weeks?
we built a building, and then I'd had that car, and the church got me a truck. And we finally get it. You know, we'd been waiting on it. And Tom Vaughn was still living at the time. He brings me the key. And we're in the region tournament. I guess it's Maddie's junior year at Volunteer. And I park in a legal spot up pretty close to the door. And I'd keep the books. Back then I was keeping the books for the girls. And I get through the game, they start making PA announcement. Anybody driving a white Silverado, whatever? And I was like, I wasn't paying attention. And then finally somebody's like, hey, I think they're talking about your truck. There's another one we know. I'm over here, I guess, visiting.
Yeah. Well, if we'd have known
if you
it,
need to.
we'll do it the next time. You're
If
right.
you catch me on the way in.
That's the preacher.
That's the voice.
That's the preacher. You got it.
Yeah, but well, you too.
You too,
Thank
ma'am.
Anyway, so hey, on the PA, they're calling. Finally, I go out there and look. Sure enough, the Unicoi bus, he had turned around that little loop to drop the kids off, and the tail of the bus caught that. It wasn't. If it was 24 hours, I mean, I hadn't had it 24 hours.
Oh,
And you talk
that's
about your
just a
heart sinking.
sick feeling. Oh, yes. So
It's just a truck.
it's just a truck. Hello, little JoJo. I call her little JoJo, Joanne Smith.
Uh-huh.
She's a jewel. She's watching the
She
show.
is.
She's a dandy. We're here live again at Food City and Gray. So, again, it's game night. It's absolutely free. We want you to come. The more the merrier. We want to pack the place out. We want to exceed last year's attendance. It's 3 weeks from tomorrow night on the 31st, Wild Game Dinner.
And so you don't have to hunt to come. That's the point.
No.
I don't hunt. I've never
No.
been hunting a day in my life.
Me either.
But
Well,
I
did
do
once.
eat.
Oh,
so,
yes.
you know.
Yes, we do.
You know what the old running joke is in Indian?
No.
You know what the Indian word for bad hunter is?
No.
Vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
So
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, one of our fellow church members, who's a great guy, Chad Tipton.
Uh-huh.
Now, this guy, I asked Marcus yesterday. I said, he told me about Levi, his son, getting a bear. Went with Chad to get a bear. I said, now, is it true Chad Tipton goes into the caves up in these mountains and flushes these bears out? I said, yeah, he'll go nose these bears. Is that a true story?
There's some crazy stories. I can't verify them because it would require me going into the woods.
I'm not doing it. No way.
And I went one time with them to breakfast
Yeah.
before they went out, and that's as close as I've come to bear hunting.
Yeah, he asked me. He was being dead serious. You want to go with me back in these caves and flush us out a bear? I said, "You're being serious." Oh yeah, and he is serious.
Well, I know.
Not a
We've been
chance.
fishing up. We'll be up at Watauga or whatever, and we'll be up through there, and he'll point at the side of a hill. He'll say, one of them, he said, see that kind of cliffy kind of stuff? He said, that's kind of areas that bears like. He said, so when you go off to get one, you'll be on a ridge like that. I said, no.
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 We're going to be on level ground right here.
No.
Nope, not us.
Not me.
Not me and Mo and just a couple of good old boys there.
The only bear I'll be getting is them little teddy bears with a rose in it for Valentine's Day.
Oh, goodness.
Oh.
He's a dandy, Chad Tipton. So anyway, this guy goes to our church, and so he's an Sunday school teacher. He's a deacon too, isn't he?
Yeah.
So, but he's literally and seriously goes up into these caves. He's a bear hunter, and he apparently
We've
goes
got
there and
several guys that hunt.
flushes these bears
know?
out. So
And like Dean Pierce been hunting them all them years.
I didn't know that
Oh
either.
yeah, Dean's a bear hunter.
I did not know that.
Bear hunters are in groups. There's this group that hunts this. When their dogs are connected, and so, I do know this about bear hunting. It's a lot about the dogs.
Oh, is it really?
Oh yeah. So there's the people that own the dogs, and then a group that hunts with them, and this group of dogs kind of goes together. And for example, there's a group hunts over in Johnson County. There's a group hunts, a couple groups in Stony Creek.
I did not know that.
They kind of hunt together through the years.
I do know that we are overpopulated with bears. They're everywhere, and so
I think when they catch them in Gatlinburg, I really think they came up here and put them out in Iron Mountain, and
they release them up here.
they release them up here.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
I
So
know.
that's what I've read. So anyway, all this to say, we would love to have you come. It's absolutely free. 3 weeks from tomorrow night, we're going to be talking about it all the way through because Pleasant Beach is our halftime sponsor of the ball game. So Pleasant Beach Baptist Church, Watauga Road. This is our pastor, of course. Wild Game Night on January 31st. Your lesson, you call it sermonette lesson. What do you call Wednesday night? We call it Bible study.
Well, normally they're Bible studies. I've been going through the books of the Bible, but I kind of finished that before Christmas, so I just did I guess you call it a devotional thought or whatever.
Yeah. So give us
sermon or whatever you want to.
Give us the highlights of Wednesday night. I thought it was very good. Very, very good.
Highlight of Wednesday night was Psalm 107. I believe it's verse 7.
It was.
When he says he leads me in a right way into the city habitation. I don't remember the exact everything about the quote of the verse, but it's a history of the children of Israel. But I emphasize the idea that if you're going to have to go the right way, you got to have a right start. He brought us out of distress, and he brought us out of he brought us out of the miry clay, set our feet on the rock, and established our going. And a lot of people, and I'd say this to people listening, a lot of people want their life straightened out. Well, you don't get your life straightened out till you really get saved.
Amen.
You know the deliverance. It's just like the children of Israel were delivered from Egypt. So before he could lead them into Canaan, he had to deliver them from Egypt. Then we talked about the right guide, and I guess this would be the emphasis. Following the Lord means drawing and staying close to Him. And as I was preparing that, I thought a lot about, I've been on a lot of trips, and I like to know what's being said up there. So I like to stay close to the guide. So we stop the bus somewhere and get, and I want to hear. I don't want to be in the back and miss it. And I think that's the problem we have with a lot of our life, and is we sometimes miss it. And then, of course, we talk about a right direction, right way, the idea that the Lord knows where He's going. And it's not just about heaven, but it's about the peace and the rest and contentment that He gives us.
So I think about this all the time. And, all right, like right here, we're sitting in Food City, and you look and you think, okay, there's got to be some of these people that don't know the Lord. And I'm thinking, how do people in 2026 now, with everything going on and the uncertainty and all that, how do people, quote unquote, make it without the good Lord kind of driving the bus?
They really don't. And that's why you see the world is just in turmoil. I mean, there's a reason that people are struggling so much. Is they don't feel it, so they lose their sense of purpose, they lose their sense of belonging, and they don't even know why. Like, why do I even get out of bed? I mean, and unfortunately, the people medicate and I don't mean just medicate like medication. They numb it, whether that's through
whatever
video games or work. It can even be something like work. But you just numb that idea that you lose direction in life, or you kind of live with the purpose that the Lord knows what He's doing, and you got to trust Him. And it's just like our church and the things we're planning to do this year. I mean, I said something Wednesday night about it. I don't know what the next 5 years looks like. I mean, I don't know what the next 10 years looks like. I just trying to take the next step.
Yeah.
And that's really all we can do is follow Him. He'll never lead you astray. And a lot of people even God's people won't truly trust Him.
Yeah.
We trust Him for salvation, but we really don't allow Him to guide our life. He's not going to mess up. You'll never mess up following Him.
No, you're perfect. And here's the thing. A lot of us go, okay, you're going to run it today, and if it don't go the way I want it, don't go fast enough, get the answer, then I'm going to take it back. Then the saying James, where you toss back and forth like a wave, it's like, okay, today I'm going to take it. Okay, God, you can have it. No, you're not doing the way I want it. I'm going to take it back. People do that all the time, right? So,
and that's why the Bible says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. And then the Bible talks about if we ask in faith, if we don't ask in faith, don't believe we'll receive. We're like the man you talk about in James, tossed to and fro. And I think about that a lot. I guess when you think about that to and fro, it's like this. Most people live their life, they're controlled by their circumstances. It bounces their emotions, it bounces even their purpose, it's up and down.
Absolutely.
But that's not the way God called us to live. And if you study the book of James in particular, he said we can ask for wisdom, which I love the idea that you don't understand what's going on, you better ask God,
And you talk about, one of your sermons, you talk about joy and happiness. And, there is a difference.
Yeah, there is a difference. Well, in that passage in James chapter 1, he said, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptation. And the diverse temptation is an old English word, means multicolored or multifaceted. He says, well, the temptation's on every front. He said, really, you should be able to count it joy because you're trusting the Lord.
Yep.
That's a powerful thought.
Yep, it is. So if you like what you heard, it's a snapshot of what you'll hear on Sundays and Sunday nights and Wednesday nights. So here's what I like about the guy. I like a lot about this guy. Of course, he's my pastor, but on Wednesday nights, he's in the pulpit with a coat and tie on. I don't know why that strikes me, but I always thought that's the coolest thing because he comes, however they want to, different pastors want to dress, that's their business, but my pastor comes in, for whatever reason, I like it, with a coat and tie on Wednesday night, it's like he means business, and he does, and so he has a lot of fun. We cut up and all that, but he also gets down to seriousness, and so we're already planning for Vacation Bible School, summer camps with the kids,
We're going to Arise this year with the youth, and
yeah,
got Senior Adult Bible School. We've got Vision Night planned for January 18th. Talk about some of these things, and it's just a great opportunity, and this is just our run at it.
So, in closing here, I have a lot of people come ask me, well, you go to church, we hear about the Lord, when's the Lord coming? So, I don't know. All I can tell you is, in my simple West Virginia countrified brain, every day the sun comes up, it's a day closer. And you better be ready, because he says when he comes, in a blink of an eye, you won't be able to go home and get ready or make a decision. I mean, you best be ready now, right?
You got to be ready. See, the thing that you got two things about the Lord's return. One is, if he came the first time, he's definitely come the second time.
Oh, absolutely.
And we believe he came the first time, no doubt about it. The other thing is, the Bible says nobody knows. And you read all those parables about the oil lamps being ready and the virgin's wedding being ready and the thief in the night. It just reminds you, he could come at any moment.
Absolutely.
I mean, at the twinkling of an eye. I mean, you read that, it's faster than a blink, and you can read the stats on it. It's hard to even imagine.
Yeah. And if you don't have the Lord in your heart, the chaotic scenario in this world, when the ones that are believers are gone with the blink of an eye, they're gone. I heard Adrian Rogers do a sermon here a couple of weeks ago. I went back and watched one of his talking about, everybody that's, airplane pilots, whatever they're driving, whatever they're doing, all those people are gone. It's going to be total chaos. So that in of itself, you'd want to avoid that, and you can. So if you don't have a church home, we would encourage them to come visit, right?
We'd love to have you come visit. Wherever you are in your walk with the Lord, if you don't know him, we'd love to have you come. If you are a Christian, we'd love to have you come. But we just believe that the Lord has a plan for everybody's life, and I want to do everything I can to encourage everybody I can to just know the Lord and to follow him and serve him.
His opening statement on Sunday morning sermon: "I can't change you, I can only challenge you." Is that what you said?
I did say that. The Lord really gave me some thoughts on that, and so we had a good one on Sunday.
We did have a good one on Sunday. We had a couple baptized and a couple of family joined, so the Lord's been very gracious to our church, absolutely. So he can't change you, but he can challenge you. I thought, there you go. And you have to make the choice. So there you go. It's up to you. I'll see you Sunday morning.
Well, I'll try, Lord willing, and the creek don't
rise.
I'll try to be there.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I got a basketball game on the 31st. I can't come to game night again this year, so I'm going to miss out on the bear and the deer and the elk and the caribou and the barbecue raccoon. But you can tell me all about it. So
well, I'll be a little disappointed because I thought you'd do all the hunting and fishing for us and bring a big feast, wild boar or something.
I've been hunting one time in my life, and it was so bad. We didn't see a squirrel. We ended up shooting tree branches. I was like, I ain't ever doing this again. Well, I used to go fishing a little bit. I could fish, but hunting, could care less. And he said tiki rifle yesterday. He might as well said Mitsubishi rifle. I had no clue what he was talking
about. Little lanterns they put around to keep the mosquitoes out. I don't think that's what they got in mind.
A tiki lamp. Yeah, it was a tiki rifle.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll wrap things up. Terry's here, our store manager, and also we're going to take a look at college basketball as promised. Big day tomorrow in Top 25 Hoops, and we'll do that right after this. We're live at Food City and Gray on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Tom Taylor Sports Show got a brand new product. Tell me what's going on.
We sure do. We have contactless Visa debit cards, and some of you all have been asking and wanting to know, when are you going to implement that? We are hitting the ground running. So right now you can get your free instant issue contactless debit cards at Northeast Community Credit Union, and that's just another form of payment. So you've got the mag strip on the back, you've got your contactless, invisible, what you want to call it, if you want to pay that way for tabless, or you've got your chip. So we're just staying up to date with all the things, and we listened to you. So you wanted that, and that's what we can provide. And we've implemented it with hard work, behind the scenes, a lot of teamwork, effort, and come get your contactless Visa debit card today.
Available now.
Yes.
At all locations. Our locations are?
They are in Rome Mountain. They are in Elizabethton, one in behind Elizabethton High School, our main office. And then we have one off of 19E in Elizabethton. We have one in Johnson City off of West Oakland Avenue.
Social media, how do we find you?
You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, or bemycu.org.
And the magic main number is
423-547-1200.
brand new product from Northeast Humidity Credit Union, proud sponsor of the Tom Daly Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Daly Sports Show. Before Terry comes to wrap our show up today, let's run down top 25 college basketball. As we told you, tomorrow Tennessee will be at Florida at 12 o'clock. ESPN at the O'Connell Center in Gainesville. Number 10, Nebraska. We'll do this chronologically. Also in the early game, Nebraska will be at Indiana Cornhuskers at number 10 in the country. 20th ranked Louisville hosting Boston College. Number 22, Kansas and Morgantown to battle the West Virginia Mountaineers. Also early games tomorrow. Number 4, UConn hosting DePaul. Number 2, Michigan. We talked about them earlier. The Wolverines hosting Wisconsin tomorrow at 1 o'clock in Ann Arbor. 11th ranked Vanderbilt hosting LSU. Number 7, Houston. The Cougars on the road at Baylor tomorrow afternoon. 18th ranked Georgia will be at South Carolina. Number 5, Purdue. The Boilermakers home to Penn State. 24th ranked SMU will be at number 6, Duke tomorrow. Number 23, Virginia hosting Stanford. 3rd ranked Iowa State home to Oklahoma State. Top ranked Arizona, the Wildcats will be at Texas Christian tomorrow to battle the Horned Frogs. Also, 17th ranked these are night games tomorrow night. 17th ranked North Carolina tomorrow night. The Tar Heels hosting Wake Forest. 15th ranked Arkansas will be at Auburn. 14th ranked Texas Tech. The Red Raiders will be at Colorado. 13th ranked Alabama hosting Texas, and 9th ranked BYU will be at Utah. That's a busy, busy day for men's top 25 college basketball for tomorrow night. Now you look at high school basketball tonight. It's the opening night of conference play. A lot of good basketball all over the region. Get out and support these kids, guys and girls, and your favorite high school basketball team. Westridge will be in no particular order, by the way. Westridge will be at Morristown East tonight. Dobbins Minute hosting Greenville. Science Hill goes to Morristown West. Crockett will be at Daniel Boone tonight. Volunteer at Unicoi County. The Hampton Bulldogs hosting Johnson County and dedicating the court to Ned Smith tonight, who is the head coach of the Hampton Bulldogs. Not a more deserving guy. He's a great guy. Great Christian man, too. Sullivan East will be at our place against the Cyclones. We'll talk more about that in a second. Volunteer at Unicoi County tonight. Johnson County will be at Hampton. Unaka, the Rangers play in Johnson City at University High tonight. North Green will be at Cloudland. You have Tri-Cities Christian at Notre Dame. That's not Notre Dame. It's Notre Dame High School. There goes Liz in the house. West Green at Cherokee tonight, and Providence Academy at Concord Christian. That's your games tonight on this Friday, January the 9th. Our game, of course, homecoming against Sullivan East tonight. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Joseph Taylor and Dr. John Mitten this Friday night from John Treadway Gymnasium as the Cyclones host Sullivan East in the conference home opener again in Elizabethton. Airtime at 6:15 with the Lady Cyclones, boys to follow, audio and video. The Cyclones and Sullivan East in the conference home opener. It all starts at 6:15 this Friday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show to wrap it up. Terry's in the house. Now, we talked earlier about the sale prices and what's on sale against deals for days. So last 30, 45 days, thereabouts, we gathered food and monies for the animal shelters and for the food banks, for lack of a better term.
Right.
And we raised a lot of money in the Gray store. Tell us about that.
Yes, we did. We had our bag sales, had a table sitting out in front of the registers that you could pick up on your way to the register. And then the cashier scans it, and it's $15, rings it up with the rest of your groceries, and it's not any kind of inconvenience whatsoever. And what we do is put those back on the table and get them rung up again and over and over and over, so we don't have to keep making those bags.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easier on us, easier on the food banks, easier on the shelters. And at the end, what we do is just call the food bank, whichever one, and that's Jason's call, the store manager's call. He chooses where it goes. Call the shelter, call the food bank, and say, hey, we've got X amount of money we can give you for whatever you need it for. So it's
There
not
you-
necessarily those products that are in those bags,
Right.
but it's money that goes to the food banks and to the shelters.
And you raised how much?
For the Friends in Need, we raised $3,855, and this is all our customers, our very generous, warm, helpful customers.
Yep.
The Friends, we raised $3,855, and the Pets, we raised $1,860. The Pets is usually a little bit closer to the Friends, but for this time around, it ended up not being as close.
So
About
you
$2,000 difference.
38 and 18, you raised almost $6,000
Right.
in this store.
And it all stays local.
Yeah.
It goes to the local, like I said, to the local food banks, the local animal shelters, and it goes to help take care of people and pets that need it.
You got it. Now, before I let you go, we always have a dinner deal. This weekend, it's salmon. Today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Tell us about the salmon night from Food
Salmon
City.
deal.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
This is for 3 days, the 9th, 10th, and 11th. What the deal includes is 1 2-pack of salmon fillets, 6 ounces each, 4-pack of bacon-wrapped asparagus, and 1 bushel and basket petite potatoes. That's a bag of potatoes. It's 24 ounce.
Mhm.
And then we've got one of the French baguettes out of our food service bakery deli baked in store. And you get all that for $12.99. So 2 people get to eat for $12.99.
You got it.
You can't go to any fast food place and 2 people eat for $12.99.
And eat healthy like salmon. Salmon's
Right.
good, but I love
Salmon's
salmon.
about as good a quality of meat as you can eat.
You got it. And so
There's a
that's
lot you can do with it to make it the way you want it.
all
lot of
that's right
different
here at Food City, folks. It's the sale going on. I know you got a store to run. You're pinch hitting for Jason's on vacation, so I won't keep you, but I do thank you for coming over and being on the show. We'll be back next week and do it again.
Always happy to be here and always happy to talk to you, Tom.
I'll see you next week. Go
See you.
Cowboys, right?
Go Cowboys.
Yeah. Not this year. Go Raiders. No, not this year, Tom.
That's me.
Not this year, Terry. Maybe
Probably
next
not
year.
next year either.
Yeah, probably not. About 2029 with the Raiders, I'm thinking.
Pro program, it doesn't take long to get rebuilt.
No.
But
But not this year.
you got to be going in the right direction. though.
Yep. You got it. All right, let's roll them right here. Boom, let's hit this. And let's run it down for you real quick. The BOGOs, buy one, get one free, so we'll get out of here. Oscar Mayer meat wieners at all Food Cities. These are through Tuesday. Oscar Mayer wieners, buy one, get one free. Craven flavor meal starters, buy one, get one free. Kraft shredded cheese, BOGO, buy one, get one free. The Healthy Choice Power Bowls, buy one, get one free. Nature's Own white wheat bread, buy one, get one free. Get a bunch of them and freeze them and thaw them as you need them. Is what we used to do growing up. Mayfield ice cream, made in Athens, Tennessee. Tennessee ice cream, buy one, get one free. Whew, that's good. General Mills Post cereal, buy a box, get a box free. Limit 4 through Tuesday. Let's see, buy 2, get 1 free right now at Progresso Soups. Oh boy, as Axel Stein would say, oh boy. Also the Campbell's Chunky Soup. Buy 2, get 1 free. I bought some of those the other night. Love Campbell's Chunky Soup and the Progresso Soup. They got them on sale. And so that would be you buy 2, get 1 free through Tuesday. So good stuff. All this available at all Food Cities, over 150 stores in the chain. Let's see. I want to hit real quick the produce department because people say it's off season. It is, but it's not. You got green cabbage for 69 cents. You got the exotic fruit bowls for $4.99, made fresh every day. You've got the navel or blood oranges, $1 a piece, 10 for 10. Great source of fiber, mixture match, navel or blood oranges, blood being the red inside on the oranges. Great, full of vitamin C. Out of the Bakery Deli, you've got the football games coming up this weekend. Game tonight, of course, Indiana and Oregon. You have the Octagon trays. You got the Party Mix and Gourmet Cracker Mix for $9.99 a pound at all Food Cities. They have the fresh baked cookies for $4.99. Selected varieties, a dozen of those at all Food Cities through Tuesday. And they have the Philly and cheese steak and fries for $8.49 right out of the deli. Can't beat that. That's a great deal. Out of the meat department, fresh tilapia fillets for $6.99 at all Food Cities. You have prime New York strip steak, $19.99 a pound with your Food City value card. And let's give you one more here. The cooked shrimp for $7.99 at your Food City Bakery Deli. And out of the produce department, blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, or raspberries. Yeah, buy two, get one free. Ain't nothing better than the blueberry pancakes. Love them. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, or raspberries, or blackberry cobbler. Mama used to make that. Whew. Hello to Jasper Taylor. How you doing, sir? That's good last name. No relation, I don't think. Hello to Tammy Clark. How you doing, lady? Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, or raspberries. Buy two, get one free at all Food Cities through Tuesday. That's going to do it. We're going to wrap it up. Thanks to our guest. We had him in today. David Lyons from Roman Sports Shop and Mark Fowler, our pastor from Pleasant Beach Baptist Church. Let's wrap it up as the verse of the day. We always dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross, and certainly no exception today. And here it is. It is Psalms 140, or I'm sorry, it is Psalms 18, 30 and 32 says, God's plan might feel confusing right now in your life, but it's perfect. That truth should comfort you today. It's perfect. He's in control, and he makes no mistakes. He's God. He's perfect. And it goes like this. Here's the verse. Psalms 18, 30 through 32 is, For God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is flawless. He is a shield for all who take refuge in him. For who is God besides the Lord? Ain't nobody. And who is the rock except our God? Nobody. It is God who arms me with strength, makes my way perfect. We wrap it up by saying, never forget that God isn't bound by time the way we are. We just see the present, what's going on right here in front of us. He sees everything from back when things started, where it is now, and he sees the future. We only see the present. God sees everything. We see only part of what he's doing. He sees it all. Good way to end it. Psalms 18, verses 30, 31, and 32. Back with you at 6:15 with Elizabeth and Lady Cyclone basketball. Boys to follow. It's a doubleheader. It's homecoming tonight. Pretty girls and handsome boys tonight for homecoming. So we'll have that for you. Elizabethton and Sullivan East. Pretty girls and handsome guys for homecoming tonight. Basketball homecoming. 6:15. We'll go on air the broadcast with Joseph Taylor helping out tonight. Can't wait to have old JT with me tonight working it. And so we'll have that. I'll be ready to go again at 6:15 with tip-off at 6:30. Until then, we'll say as always, Bloomer, you're planted. And win or lose, be a good sport. And thanks for watching show number 2423 on our road to 2,500 shows. We're here live today at Food City and Gray on a Food City Friday. See you back at 6:15 for a